Life will test you. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what you believe in. Sooner or later, life will place obstacles in your path that seem impossible to overcome. There will be moments of heartbreak, failure, betrayal, and loss. Some seasons will feel like everything is going wrong and the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders. In those moments, one question will echo in your mind: how do I stay strong? Staying strong doesn't mean pretending to be fearless, or suppressing your emotions. It's not about never breaking down, and it's certainly not about avoiding pain. True strength is about how you rise after you fall. It's how you push forward when every part of you wants to quit. It's how you hold on to hope when everything around you tries to convince you that hope no longer exists. Strength is built quietly in the choices you make every day. It's built when you choose discipline over comfort, growth over excuses, and persistence over giving up. Strength is not something you're born with, it's something you build. Every situation you face, whether painful or uplifting, it can either make you weaker or make you stronger. That decision is yours. Your strength doesn't come from avoiding life's challenges, it comes from facing them. Strength is like a muscle, and muscles only grow under pressure. When you go through hard times, you are not being destroyed, you're being shaped. Every storm you endure, every difficulty you face, is building something in you that ease and comfort never could. It all begins in your mindset. Your mind can be your greatest weapon or your greatest weakness. If you believe you're powerless, life will defeat you. But if you believe you can endure, adapt, and grow, nothing can break you. Your response to the situation determines your future, and if you can control that response, you can shape your destiny. Strength lives within you. It doesn't come from what surrounds you, but from what's inside. To stay strong through anything, you must first build an inner foundation that doesn't collapse when life gets chaotic. This foundation starts with mental discipline, the ability to take charge of your thoughts rather than letting them control you. When life gets stressful, fear, doubt, and despair will try to take over. If you give in, you'll lose your power. But if you train your mind to stay centered, focused on what you can do rather than what you can't, you take your power back. That kind of focus gives you calm, clarity, and strength, even when everything around you feels uncertain. Emotional balance is another essential part of staying strong. Strength is not the absence of emotion, it's the ability to regulate emotion. Pain, anger, sadness, and frustration are natural reactions to adversity, but strength is choosing not to let those emotions control your actions. When you learn to acknowledge what you feel without being ruled by it, you gain a steady grip on your life. This balance helps you move forward even when your heart is heavy and your spirit is worn down. Consistency is what solidifies strength. It's not one big, bold act that builds you, it's the small, repeated actions that you choose every single day. When you keep showing up, choosing growth over excuses and persistence over quitting, you're building a foundation that can't be shaken. When life throws surprises at you, your daily discipline keeps you anchored. Perspective is also key. It helps you rise above the moment and see the bigger picture. Instead of being consumed by pain or stress, you learn to view your struggles as a process. Hardship becomes part of your development. Temporary suffering becomes part of your long-term evolution. When you change how you see the situation, you change what the situation means, and that gives you power. Patience plays a quiet but vital role in staying strong. Often, strength looks like simply not giving up. It's the art of waiting without losing faith. It's the ability to stand when the path is unclear and to keep believing even when progress is invisible. The strongest people aren't always the fastest to recover. They're the ones who keep showing up tired, hurting, and unsure but still choosing not to give up. Self-belief fuels it all. Doubt erodes your foundation, but when you believe in yourself even if no one else does, you keep going. This belief isn't arrogance, it's trust in your ability to keep standing, keep fighting, and keep rising. When you have faith in yourself, your strength becomes unshakable. But building strength is only half the battle. You must also protect it. Life will constantly test you, and if you don't guard your energy and your mindset, that strength can slowly be drained. Protecting your strength begins with silencia, the inner silence that calms the mind amid the noise. When fear and doubt get loud, your strength is preserved by turning inward, quieting the world, and reconnecting with the part of you that knows you will endure. Your focus must also be guarded. When your strength is scattered across things that don't matter, it gets wasted. You must protect your attention like it's sacred, because where your attention goes, your energy flows. Keep your focus on what matters, and your strength remains whole. The way you speak to yourself is just as important. Your inner voice can either weaken or empower you. Don't let the voice of fear or failure take root. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Allow only the words that build you to stay. Your emotional stability is another line of defense. Challenges aim for your emotions because emotions drive behavior. If you let yourself get swept away by anger or crushed by fear, your strength will drain fast. Staying emotionally steady protects the energy you need to keep moving forward. Endurance of spirit means refusing to give up, even when pain is present. It's standing tall, even when every part of you is tired. It's trusting that even though the storm hasn't passed yet, you still have the power to endure. Strength doesn't mean you won't be tested, it means you won't be defeated. Self-respect is also part of protecting your strength. Never betray yourself, never lower your values, no matter how hard things get. When you respect yourself deeply, you create boundaries that keep your strength intact. Patience with time is another layer of protection. When you rush to escape discomfort, you burn through your energy, but when you embrace time as your ally, your strength grows deeper. Every moment becomes a chance to grow, not something to escape. Above all, protect your strength with faith. Faith in your endurance, faith that you will rise again, faith that no storm will ever be stronger than your will to survive it. As long as you feed that faith, your strength will not break. Struggles don't end your strength, they shape it. What was meant to weaken you can become the very thing that empowers you. When you embrace your struggles, when you stop resisting them and instead start learning from them, you transform them. Struggles become the pressure that creates strength. When you meet struggle with determination, refusing to quit, you deepen your willpower. When you adapt to the challenge rather than resisting it, you expand your capacity. Pain becomes a teacher. Struggles force you to develop mastery over yourself, to take control of your emotions, your mindset, and your choices. And each time you rise after falling, resilience takes deeper root in you. Struggles may push you down, but they also teach you how to get back up as stronger than before. Strength, in the end, is not proven in one moment, it's proven over time. Life is not a short race, it's a long journey, and the ones who reach the end with strength intact are not always the fastest or the loudest. They're the ones who endure day after day, year after year through every challenge. To stay strong for the long journey, you need unwavering commitment to your purpose, discipline that keeps you consistent, vision that reminds you why you're moving forward, inner peace that keeps you steady, patience that prevents burnout, faith in your ability to rise, and a daily renewal of your spirit so that you can begin again with new strength. Ultimately, strength is not something you practice once, it becomes who you are. It starts with acceptance of life's challenges, it grows with focus on becoming better. It's held up by belief in your resilience and reinforced by your ability to master yourself. When you align yourself with purpose, your strength becomes timeless. It doesn't rely on conditions or circumstances. It becomes a part of your identity. Life will test you, that's guaranteed, but those tests don't define you, your response does. And no matter how hard the journey, no matter how dark the moment, your strength is still there, waiting to be called on. You are stronger than you think, more resilient than you believe, and more capable than you realize. The storms will come, but they can't defeat a spirit that refuses to break. Keep going, keep rising, stay strong because the power has always lived inside you.